Question. How do you feel when you see a homeless person? They're sleeping on the streets. They're at freeway exits begging you for money. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. Today I would like to share my personal story with you in hopes that you leave with something to remember. I was walking into my office one morning when I heard, "You look beautiful today." I looked around to see where the compliment was coming from, and there in the bushes was a young boy smiling up at me. "Thank you," I said. I walked on by. Oddly enough, he was homeless, yet he didn't ask me for money. He didn't ask me for anything. Later that afternoon, I went for my power walk around the park. And there I saw a tall guy with a bunch of children around him, and that's the homeless guy from outside my office. Well, I continued my walk, and I kept thinking, what in the world is he doing with all these children? What is the magic that he has with them? They're hypnotized by him. And as I turned the corner to get back to where they were, they had gone. A few weeks later, I was walking into my office, and there he was in the bushes, smiling up at me. Ha ha ha. This time I said, "How'd you like to go for breakfast?" Okay, he said. We went for breakfast, and I saw that he was having a hard time getting up. I'm waiting for him. Okay, we're going to breakfast. I'm waiting. He's trying to get up, and I'm thinking, what, did I catch him at a bad time? Eventually, the boy got up, and I could see he was missing his leg. He had been attaching his prosthetic. Well, my heart just sank. After we went to the restaurant and he had gotten some food in his stomach, he started to relax. And I asked him about the children at the park. And he said that he loved children. He just had an affinity with them. And then he started telling me about the war and how he came to lose his leg. He felt that he has let his country down. He was such a disgust. He was such a disappointment. How could he lose his leg when other boys came home whole? What was wrong with him? I didn't know what to say. All of a sudden, I heard myself saying, "You're coming home with me, and together, we're going to figure something out." Well, the next day, I got on the phone and I started calling VA hospitals and homeless shelters and this company and that company. And eventually, I found a guy who said he worked with displaced vets. Well, I brought the boy there, and instantly they had a connection. I guess it was a military thing, you know, camaraderie. I knew he'd be okay there. I knew he'd be safe. I'd done my job. Something to remember. A few years later, I'm walking in the mall, and all of a sudden, there he is. He told me that he is in college now, and that he's working with preschool children. He thanked me for helping him and told me that he didn't know what would have happened to him had he not met me. Now, I'm not saying that you should go out and pick up homeless people and bring them to your homes. But what I am saying is that we don't know what got each and every one of them to their breaking point that made them become homeless. A gentle smile, a little compassion, understanding can go a long, long way. Something to remember. Mr. Toastmaster.